You'll live for other people's validation, you'll die by their rejection. So the idea here is that I would attach onto these people would leave, and then I'd end up feeling worse than what I felt before they came into my life. And then when it came to certain instances, for example, growing up in foster care and certain people around me in my environment, I held a lot of resentment for them because it was like they were meant to be a certain figure for me and they didn't do that. And I tried so hard to be enough, and it's like I was never enough. And that really sat on my conscience for a long time, and it just boiled and boiled up, and it just started to become my personality. So I was like, right, fine, I'm going to become successful. I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to drive nice cars, make loads of money. And I genuinely had this thing in my head one day of like, I was just going to see them one day, and all of a sudden they'd like drop to their knees and they'd be apologizing and everything would be okay. And in that moment, my leverage over them was giving them the cold shoulder and saying, nope, you had your chance, you don't get to see me anymore. And that was the thing that was driving me every single morning. I was driven by resentment. I was driven by proving a point to these people. But at the root of it all, it's still just a claim for external validation. So beware of these people where they'll say like, oh, you don't get to eat at my table anymore because you weren't there on the come up or whatever like that. If you actually look underneath the hood, no matter how big the guy is, no matter how much money he's got, it's still just a cry for validation, because somewhere along the line, somebody let him down and he's not been able to let go of that. Forgiveness is the key to this.